Hey everybody, we are here with day 27 of Junk Journal Round Robin. A fun little thing that me and my friends have been doing all month. Hopefully by now you've seen some videos and caught on to what we're doing and maybe even joined in and had some fun with us. So I'm dealing with a avalanche, a craft-a-lanche over here. I have yet to clean my space, and I need to in a desperate way. But for now, we just stack everything up and wait till it falls. Okay, day 27. Hashtag JJ Round Robin. Be sure and check out Cindy over at Studio Lou and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot. What are we doing for today? What are we doing for today? I have once again... Oh, no. I was like, I once again lost my... Cindy's wrapped us up in some really pretty bluish scrapbook paper. Set that right there. And she has sent... Ooh, look at the inside of that. That's really pretty paper. She has sent us... Okay. A rest card. This is maybe like a oracle card or something. I like that. Little shiny scrap. It looks like maybe some collage paper. A really pretty frame. And some really pretty painty paper that maybe I'm not supposed to take this apart, but I am. No, maybe I'm not. Some really pretty painty paper. Okay, so that's what we have. And our cool paper. So we'll set that aside here and see what Mary Ellen's got for us for day 27. All the washies. Half the fun is finding the end of the washi. There it is. This is pretty washi. It says, where flowers bloom, so does hope. Don't know that I'll use that. But, again, we'll set it on the top of our bin. It's right there if we need it. And she has prepared for us. Oh, that's gorgeous. Our envelope is empty. Set it aside. This is a painty page on some like paper bag. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. 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 Let's see here, just at a glance. I'm looking to see, the other day I was working on Thistle Witch stuff. Okay, I wonder if it's already bent, so I don't want to do too much with it because it'll... I could probably separate it, but like I said, it's already bent and weak, so I don't want to do too much with it. I wonder if... Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm wondering if I can cover this with this. It's not big enough to cover with this. I think I can. I think I'm going to try. And I think the best route is to cover it with weld bond and plunk it down. Cover it with weld bond to get a good seal around it. Well, hi Gandhi. Thanks for joining me in my art today. Trying to get a good thick layer on it, all the way up to the edges. And we're going to plunk it down. And we are going to use this to further plunk it down. I'm okay that it squirted out glue. I am going to take and kind of clean it up a little bit. Just to kind of seal it, help seal it. Because I'll cut around this. I don't want to be cutting through big old globs of glue. Okay, we're going to set this aside and let this dry for a second. I think we're pretty plunked. Okay. Meanwhile, we have this oracle card. It may be sacrilegious to cut an oracle card, but we're going to cut an oracle card. I like the trees on the back a lot more than I like the lady. Although I was going to frame her, but we'll not frame her. We'll figure out something else. Cutting up an oracle card is, hopefully this is not offensive, is similar to like cutting up a Bible, you know. Some people are opposed to cutting up Bibles, and you know, some of us witchy folks are kind of, I guess we feel the same way about some things like that. Probably should shut up before I get too much into that. I'll stick this back together, mainly because the way that it tore, I need it to be back to one piece. I need this to be back together. And then we're going to plunk this down. And then we're going to plunk this down. And then we're going to cut this out. Cut, 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 cut. Cut, cut, cut. You'll hear the birds out there calling around. And we're going to eyeball it and cut it in half. And then we're going to do that. Now we still have this. I do like these as just little tucky spots. Pockets, or, I mean, they're backed. I could use them as journal cards, but I'm feeling them more as like tuck spot pockets. Good layer of glue on because this card's kind of thick. Okay. And I want to give us a rounded edge. On one side. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little phone call. Okay, where were we? I think I'm going to leave these as is, little side tuck pocket cards. We have this piece. Then we have our lovely little frame that I'm gonna try to cut around. I probably could do better with scissors, honestly. Or not. I'm cutting into the frame when I do this because, you know, I can't cut straight. And I sure as heck can't cut in a circle line like I'm supposed to. Just keep going, y'all. Just work with it. Just roll with it. We have a centerpiece. Okay. I wonder if I can trying to be precious about this pinky paper. I don't know that I can, because it's so curved, it might be quite tedious to do. Okay. I wonder if I can use an X-Acto knife. I wonder if I've got one sharp enough. Is this sharp enough? Is this cutting it? See, I've got there's a kind of a thick layer of paint on this. I don't know that this was the greatest idea that I've ever had, Shell. This is tedious. I think it's gonna be cool though. And some of these areas I'm cutting through like glue too, because the glue is okay. Keep going. Piece by piece. We'll get through it. What I'm going to do with this frame afterwards, I have no idea, because my initial thought was to frame that lady who was resting in front of that oracle card, but we chopped her up, so might have to tap into some Thistle Witch stuff and see. Almost. We are almost there. Let's see if we can trim any pieces that need to be trimmed. Okay. We have us a frame made out of pinky paper. Now, what are we going to do with that frame? I don't know. But we could frame our little thistle witch. Just looking through my pieces here. Probably could have printed off another one, another set of ephemera, because I think I'll work with her. My question is do I want this painty page stuff in the Thistle Witch journal? I like it, but I don't know that I want it in the Thistle Witch journal. So maybe another piece of weird stuff that I printed off. That's nice and weird. I could just leave it like it is. We haven't done anything with this lovely though. Let's see here. I don't know what to do. Let me look in my bin of goodies. My bin of random goodies and see if there's anything that speaks to me. Ooh, there's another thistle piece. Toss that aside. Okay, I think we got enough to play around with. Let's see what we got to play around with. We have her. We have her. She's too big, unless we just did her face. And we have her, which she's got too many squares and lines and all that going around. So, lovely lady, Molly Brown. The only female bareback somersault rider in the world. Guess what? You are getting framed. I don't know what we'll do with you after that, but I guess we'll start by backing you. I'll start by giving you a backing. And then I shouldn't have cut that off because I need you right there. Dang it. That's thick enough either. Okay, Shell, let's see how many mistakes you can make today. We're just going to plunk you down in the middle. Then we'll work around you. Then we'll cut you. I have a gazillion of these, by the way. That's why I'm not too stressed about quote-unquote wasting them. Okay, Molly Brown. I think what I want to do is build up the background. And maybe we'll take some scrappy doos from yesterday. I'm thinking I want to give us an idea of where our frame is. And then we will glue accordingly. We're not sure this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Pull out these little bits from yesterday as well. I need to have enough around. Okay. I'm just collaging around this. And we'll cut it down once we get our frame glued on. Are we going to have enough to do what I'm thinking? Now let's see. Just got a few more pieces left, so let's see where I'm gonna have some holes. Okay. Any other low spots? Maybe right there here. Okay. Well, that used all of the ledger paper. Now, I want to glue this really well. I think I need to use smooth out our edges a little bit. Get us a good paddle of glue on this. And then we'll plunk it down on the Molly Brown. Now we have to even her up. Make some sense out of her. Somehow. probably cut ourselves short on the collage around it, but we'll see. We'll work with it and see what we can do with it. I need it to be like this, but problem with that is that I'm not laying flat. Okay, so I didn't go all the way to, I didn't cover all my area. That's okay. We can do a couple of things. We can cut us down. And it would just be a weird shaped card. I'm okay with that. It's going to be a weird card anyways. Very large piece of ephemera. I don't normally do large ephemera, but sometimes we just have to. We want to cover the, let's just tap the edges of these just because we can. Okay, I think I'm going to call that done before I get into too much else that I didn't use this guy. I had thoughts to use this guy, but he just really doesn't go. So he's going to go in the scrap bin, as with this and this precious piece. And we'll just see what we can make out of them another day. So, thanks for joining me on day 27 of hashtag Junk Journal Round Robin. Hashtag JJ Round Robin, I think, is our hashtag. That's not it. This is it. Check out Cindy, see what she's doing today. And check out Mary Ellen and see what she's up to today. And I'll be back tomorrow. We're down to the last couple of days, and I'm none too thrilled about it. None too thrilled about it. But as I said earlier in one of my other videos, all good things must come to an end. And this little challenge is definitely a good thing for all of us. So, anyways, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.